Hey guys, this is Austin from the Daily Runner Show, and I am here with This City Awaits from Fort Worth, Texas. They have played with the likes of Skillet and House of Heroes, and they are currently on a 48-city tour across the entire United States, and they stopped here in the Hampton Roads area. How you doing, guys?
Doing great. I'm doing
good.
Great. Awesome. Would you guys go ahead and just introduce yourselves for our viewers?
Absolutely. Hi, I'm Micah, and I play the bass guitar.
Awesome.
What's up? I'm Philip Ivy. I play the guitar and I'm the lead singer.
And I'm Dara and I play the drums.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad you guys are here today. So you guys are now a couple weeks into your tour. How's it been going so far?
It's been going really well. It's not something we've ever really experienced before.
Well, I mean, going well is something that we've always
That's always good.
The long tour experience.
Yes.
For reference. Yes.
We've never had good shows before.
A long tour experience.
Okay.
Yes, is something new for us, but so far we're actually handling it pretty well. We're enjoying getting to meet a bunch of new people and play at a bunch of places we never had the chance to do shows at before, and it has actually been really great.
Has the tour experience thrown some stuff at you guys that maybe you weren't expecting, or it's just really been stretching you a little bit?
I mean, for me personally, yeah, there's probably. I mean, I've never had to leave my wife behind before, so that's something a little bit new. But Dara, now you're the only girl.
Yeah, I'm surprisingly holding up pretty good. A little more than I thought I'd be. But yeah, I'm sure I'll get sick of y'all here in a few days.
Now, you guys formed in March of 2010, and what is it that brought you guys together as a band?
Well, before I used to be a solo artist. We don't like to bring that up, but that's the truth. And then I was like, you know what? Forget this solo act thing. I want to make a band and try and push that as far as I could. So I, got this guy on board. She's always been with me.
What does This City Awaits mean? What does the name have a story behind it?
Oh yeah.
It was just something we came up with. We actually came up with that and about 3 other names that we liked. We sent out a mass text message to all our friends, and which of these do you think sounds the best? And that was the pretty much unanimous favorite.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So what would This City Awaits have been if they hadn't been This City Awaits?
Man, all your lame ideas.
Yeah, it's funny, now that we look back and we're like, man, we got to do the right name. Everybody knew what they were talking about. There was
Circle Summer.
Anyone's Landslide, and yeah.
Being Andrew.
Yeah, it was all the best.
I tried to whisper, I tried to yell, but you didn't hear me still. I don't know how to feel about this. You rejected me standing there. I've only been here for a year. I don't know how to feel about this. You rip everything away and leave me so breathless.
So you guys have an album out called Code Red Urgency. Could you just tell us a little bit about the album?
Yeah. Well, the album is designed around personal influences and then also, non-personal influences. I mean, we have different ideas going through the album. As you might have listened to it before, you've seen that we talk a lot about addictions, things that, like I said, we've experienced ourselves, but also some things that our friends or family members have experienced. Code Red Urgency really describes everything that we, right now that we are as a band, going through those things and then learning to overcome them. At the end of the album, that's where we have that resolution of hey, we're getting through this. We're gonna make it through. So I mean, she listens to a lot of Paramore. I love Paramore too. I listen to a lot of Red Drum Apparatus, Skillet, and he loves House of Heroes
And Emery.
And Emery. So I mean, it's kind of like a collage of awesome bands that we just throw it all together and get a good sound, hopefully.
Awesome. Good choices.
Yeah.
I know you named a lot of, bands that are pretty strongly influenced by faith, and you guys are certainly pretty strongly influenced by your faith. How do you see your faith interacting with your music?
Well, very strongly. It really is. In our live show, we always want to have that opportunity in that moment where we extend the invitation that people, if they're going through something in their life, we can either pray with them or just simply be that ear that they need to talk to someone. I've been in places before, Mike has been in places before where it would help so much if you could just talk to someone about what they were going through, the situation that they were in.
How do you guys feel like you're able to balance, your time with the band and then the other responsibilities that you have in your life?
It's really just about your attitude and what you're wanting to. If you're sold out for something, if you're wanting to follow this to the end, whatever that means. A lot of us, actually all of us, believe that God told us we're supposed to be here right now, and we are all open to the idea. If God said, hey, don't do this tomorrow morning, then we're okay with that. We can accept that. Because in the beginning, all it was about was just affecting that one person. And now that that's happened, we got to affect at least one person. It's just a blessing. I've said this before, just a blessing to get to continue doing this.
Well, now I'm going to go a little bit hypothetical on you guys.
Okay.
If you guys could put together what you would consider the perfect gig, and you could have anybody on the bill that you wanted,
Oh my gosh.
and it doesn't even have to be people who are still together,
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
who would
it's
you
gonna be
who
good.
would you play with?
Paramore,
Yes.
30 Seconds to Mars,
Yes.
There we go.
and Chevelle.
Okay.
I would have said this first too.
Not Chevelle.
Well, I don't listen to
Oh, come on now.
Chevelle's my favorite. I put that in there for Philip.
Yeah, I was like, I don't definitely.
Before you leave, are you going to go to the beach?
I think we're gonna go
Yes.
swimming because
Here.
that sounds like a really good idea. for this
Even though
time
it's
of year.
January, it is
Yeah.
Virginia Beach,
It's a
so you
beach,
have to
so-
go.
We're actually all members of the Polar Bear Club. That's not true.
Well, at this point of the year, you might as well.
Right.
Well, this City Awaits is going to be playing 3 shows in the area this weekend, January 14th, 15th, and 16th. The first 2 are going to be here at the Wesley House on the campus of Old Dominion University, and the third is going to be in the sanctuary of Tidewater Central Church of the Nazarene. So, thank you guys so much for talking with me today, and have a wonderful weekend of shows.
Thanks for
Thank you
having
very
us,
much,
Austin.
Austin.